Welcome to my channel, Hoosier Outdoor 1969. Today I'm going to do a brief overview of this camera that I just got not too long ago. I got it the week of July 4th. So I got it through work, through our point system. What it is the Vivitar DVR E401. And that's, you got the owner's manual, charging cable, remote, carrying case, and then the camera itself. Walk around. Now, when I was looking at this, I think I got it mixed up with a different camera because I got a pro version of one because I thought this was a touch screen, but it is not. So some people that might be an issue with. It is, but isn't for me. For my particular case, it is a little bit of a ding, but it ain't no big deal. It's nothing I can't work around. Like I said, I haven't had this camera very long, and I've only messed with it just a little bit, so I don't know all the who, what, and where. This is just an initial overview. The little bit I have messed with it, it seems to be a pretty decent camera. Video-wise, it seems to be pretty good. Like I said, I've just made a few quick little videos and then downloaded them so I could see them on a bigger screen. It comes, as you can see now, with the setup so you can do an external mic. So you got this little port back here. I can get this open here real quick. There we go. So yeah, your top slot is for the mic, and the bottom slot is for charging. And with the mic that I use that top slot where it says mic. Comes with a hot shoe, which is this right here. This little piece of plastic looks like it's in there just to protect it, so I leave it in there. It's an 18 power zoom, which this right here is your zoom. You can also take pictures, which I have not messed with that yet, but it looks like you would hit this button either to take a picture or to switch it to pictures. And then for video, this is your record button. Now, this can be powered on one of two ways. If it is in the current position it is now, just open up the door or the viewfinder, viewing screen, whatever they're calling it, and it will power on. If I remember right, the owner's manual said it takes roughly 5 seconds for it to power up completely. All right, so that's with it on. And then on the screen there, it shows the different things that are set up. I currently have it set up to run 1080p at 30 frames a second. I don't know what all the other symbols on here are, so I wouldn't be able to answer those. I'm not a person that's into photography or anything like that. I know this right here, that shows your zoom. Right now it's all the way out. Then when you hit the button up here on top, as it zooms in, your little cursor thing, whatever you want to call that, moves up and down. So that's all the way in, looking at the blinds. Oh, not quite all the way in, there's all the way out. All right, now the other way you can turn this on or turn this off or on is if you have it open and it's in power saving mode. I believe it shuts down after X amount of time. I don't know for sure yet because I haven't, like I said, I haven't messed with it too much. But this top button right here, that's also your power button and your enter or OK key. That way, if you're in the modes or get into the settings, so if you want to get into the settings, you'd hit your menu key. This comes up. And then you can use your arrow keys up and down to cycle through. And then when you get the one that you want, you would hit your power button or OK key. And that will either turn it on or off, or brings it up to another sub menu. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just go to that one. Okay, the one that is highlighted now, which on my phone here, it looks like it's bleaching out because I have the light on. So I can hit that, and that sub-screen pops up. You got 4K at 30 frames per second, 2.7K at 30 per second, 1080p at 60, 1080p at 30, and 720p at 120. Is there any others in here? 720 at 60, 720 at 30, and then it goes back to the beginning. And when you got what you want, so I got 1080p at 30, you would hit your OK, and then in this case it'll flip back to the main screen. And to get out of the settings, in this case you just hit settings a second time and it switched to a second settings. And then it goes back to the viewfinder. And then your mode key, you got, when you hit that, you got video, slow motion, lapse, which I'm assuming is time lapse, photo, auto, drama shot, which I know nothing about, timed, which I'm assuming is like you can set like a timer before it to start, and then playback. Now I currently don't have anything on here, so playback's not going to do any good, but same deal. Use your up and down key here to go through them. Let's see, let's pick slow motion. Then you hit your OK key, and I guess now it is in slow motion. 720, it looks like it goes 4 times slower than what it would normally be. So, which I don't know. Like I said, I haven't messed around with this as most what's the wrong way that I've done with it. Okay, now this also has lighting on it on the front, right there, and I believe it's just a single tap, and yeah, single tap, the light comes on. Quick tap, and the light goes off. Now, I must, like I said, when I was looking over this camera, I think I got it mixed up with the Pro. So I was thinking this was like night vision, but not true night vision. I got another camera that is supposed to have night vision in it, which does work. It's just not, I know it's not true night vision. It has like a black light built into the LEDs. And that throws off just enough light for this, for it to pick up. I was thinking this had that, but apparently it does not. I lost my train of thought here. Let's see. Like I said, this button up here says photo. I'm going to assume if I hit that, it should take a picture. Let's find out. Okay. Just runs up new. So it looks like when you hit the button on top that says photo, it takes a picture. And then, like I said, this button here, since it's on video, records. And, oh, maybe not. Oh, now I guess that's the timer. Interesting. Okay, well, looks like the record button stops it. So let's find out here. Let's hit mode. And let's go to playback. Hit your OK. See what happens. Okay. And you can use your up and down keys to go through, even though in this case the pictures are going to be the same. All right. Let's see, to delete, let's say I wanted to delete, well, I'm just going to delete them all. So you drop down to the menu, hit that, and it says delete this file, confirm, cancel. Use your arrow key to go over to confirm, then OK. Yeah. Knock out the rest of these real quick. Said I have messed with it a little bit, so just not a whole lot. Just, okay, and then when you're empty, that comes up. And you just hit mode or your menu key. All right. I'm going to pause this video so I can get the camera set up and switch my mic over to the camera. That way I can get some sample footage of that. And then I'll have to stop again, pull everything off so I can get some sample footage of just the built-in mic. But overall, it seems like a pretty decent camera. I know it's not high quality. It's definitely not a top-end camera. You get what you pay for. On Best Buy's website, I think it's like $100. I think at Walmart it's like $98. So roughly it's right around $100. I think even I seen it on Amazon. It's like $100. I don't have a whole lot of more information on it because, like I said, I haven't had it that long and I've only messed with it a few times. So I'm going to go ahead and pause. That way I can get set up and switched over to this camera and get some sample footage there. And then have my followers tell me which way sounds best, with the mic or without the mic. So I know on my old camera I had somebody make the comment, it sounds like I was talking into a tin can, which after listening to that video, yeah, it sounded like I was talking into a can. So that's, hopefully this camera will take care of that, but we shall see. I shall return. Mic check. This is my wireless mic that I use on my GoPro and my cell phone when I make videos. It's just sound check to see how it sounds, and I'm going to try it without the wireless mic, using just the internal camera. That way we can see what the sound is like. The built-in mic on the camera, on the same distance from the camera as I was with the wireless mic. Just a sound check to see which one sounds better. I'm hoping it's the mic. And a lot of times the internal mics have a tinny sound to them, at least my old camera did. That's the end of this test.